And I remembered to unmute my mic. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Facing the Encounter. My name is Jeff. This will be officially first stream of 2026. I have been very occupied last couple of weeks with work, so I've been very burnt out. I haven't been able to get it going, but I 2 energy drinks in and a tall cup of coffee, and we're back at it. So what I've did the last couple of streams was I was kind of experimenting with Fantasy Flight's games as a current environment beta that they put out. Basically, the way that that works is currently, right now, until something changes, which will probably be when the next expansion comes out. Um, Basically, the content or the card pool goes from um, basically the last couple expansions. So you would have anything that released when Age Apocalypse came out and um, Agents of Shield, and then of course recently Civil War. And I kind of found it a little interesting. Me personally, I own all the cards, so like I'm always going to play with all the cards that I purchased, which you know they weren't trying to dismiss that or anything, but I understand and I can get in a business aspect of like why they would um, try to put some type of like environment in, and I think that's by design to help try to get more people to get into playing Marvel Champions, especially as someone who hasn't played before. And I also misspoke. Also, to the core box is also included in every current environment because you need that to play. So last couple of streams, I was playing with Hulkling and I did a rundown um, of out of the four aspects using just current environment cards. And I kind of liked it. Yeah, I liked actually doing it just because it was, it was. Sometimes it's fun to kind of like challenge yourself of like, all right, here's the tools that we're giving you, build something with it. Whereas you could if you have all of your card pool, you obviously are going to go for what makes sense, right? But and there are ways of also to building something that's not that doesn't have to be what is the meta, right? You don't have to put in like Nick Fury. Me personally, I like playing with Nick Fury Senior because I think he's great because he can remove 5 threat for you. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna do that again. This time I'm gonna be using Tigra this time, and whoa, I figured we'll go ahead and I haven't had a chance to. I only did it once on stream where I played against Vision and She-Hulk, so I wanted to start playing with this other scenario pack here because I gotta give all my cards some love. I did play some off-screen PvP on New Year's Eve, and I lost because of Moon Knight. These crazy little Jason Sketch. Do what you won't. Do what? You have to emphasize. There's a lot of things I would do, man. I'm I'm wearing I'm wearing a Venom shirt. I'll do anything. How are you doing today? Oh, it tastes like a peach. But anyways, so we're gonna play against. I'm gonna do Vision first. Vision Expert Standard 3. I haven't played Standard 3 in a long time, so figured bust that out. Um, oh, I will. I have the deck build too. Here, we're gonna be playing Aggression first. So I have that actually. One moment. I'll actually go over the build with you. I and also too, I played with Hulkling in current at my last other two streams. I'm not scared. That's not it. Technology is great when it works. Oh, that's not it. Oh, there it is. Cool. waiting for 5 p.m. to hit. Felt. So this is my first one. I'll also put the link in, but um, yeah, probably would. You know, if I was really really smart at when I probably if I do that, that would make sense. I can see myself. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking for my this build. Love Gambit. I have pretty much Gambit in every deck in the current environment. Gambit's just really awesome. I love Gambit. Have not, especially in the when you're playing the Civil War with all these newer mods. A lot of these mods have 3, 4 boost icons. You get, or if you like, or say if you're playing against like the Thunderbolts, you get lucky and grab one of those. Gambit could be a potential 3 cost for attack with 3 health. Spicy. Bringing some core into it. So Mockingbird, I was thinking I would go Nick Fury Senior. I don't hate the regular Nick Fury. Nick Fury's obviously great. He lets you draw 3 cards. He can throw 4 damage somewhere, or he can remove a little threat. I particularly want his father. Well, Nick Fury Senior is Nick Fury Junior's dad. He's actually Nick Fury Junior is actually he was a secret love child. I read it in the book. And then Winter Soldier, Two Gun Kid, right? Because Two Gun Kid's great. I think out of anything, if you want to really actually, if you really, I couldn't do it because he wasn't in the card pool. But if you were playing Legacy, I would say that the two best aggression allies right now, well, I guess 3, Wolverine. I would go Two Gun Kid and Throg. I love Savage Strike. So, fun fact. So, when I went to MCDC, my first game, I did bring like a good amount of decks with me. I think I brought too much, but I felt like I played more games with Tigra and Hulkling just because with my Hulkling deck, I built a really cool Justice deck that actually focused around using Brain over Brawn. But my Tiger deck, and I actually have that posted on in Marvel CBD. I just it's almost exactly like how this is, but like it was just so good. Like Hercules is such a good card to put with her. She just has so much money, and I was doing like 50. I think my highest attack, like killing one, like in the ending of games, was like 70 something damage. Like she can go off. Like especially if she's got like what I like to do with her. She's such a risk. But I feel like my mic is like super loud. Hold on there. I feel like I'm screaming. Sorry if I'm screaming. Um. So like if she's got like I like to have like a lot of minions on her, and then get all of her uh tooth and claws because they're free if you have 3 minions on you. But yeah, so did that. Figure with my event cards, bring it's great for her. So put 2 copies in, chase them downs from the core box. 2 Savage Strikes, spawning for a fight, can't go wrong with that. It does what she likes. She likes minions. Pull out a minion, ready up. Uppercut for some extra damage. We're throwing some tack teams. Why not? They ain't that bad. So, so, so the Avengers Mansion Helicarrier. Just because she has the money, I'll bring the Bellerophon as like a get out of jail free card in case I get too much stuff on me. In case I get scared. Aggressive conditioning in combat training. Obviously, this because endurance isn't in the carpool, but I think they were. This was their idea. Like this was their mindset going forward. When I first saw that card and the defensive conditioning, they were planning on trying to move. I think what they're going to try to do is just make cards they're kind of like the old cards, but give it like double the effects of the same card off of one card, and they'll probably just raise the cost. Because if you think about it, that's what it is. You know, aggressive conditioning is a combat training and an endurance all wrapped into one. And then some suppressing fires, because who doesn't like to heal? And then some energy. I didn't, actually, I don't know why that's in there. The Power of All of Us isn't in there. It's actually just the two power regressions, and that I'll fix it, but I'm lazy right now. And that's what I'm thinking. So I say we shuffle up and get this going here. So Greer Nelson has 10. How much longer you got left on your shift? Oh, I'm so excited too, and I get to try out my new hunted tokens. It's the small things in my life that make me happy. So Vision gets 18. I think I had more than just that. Oh, I did. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Over the side. Put this over the side. So I'm just using basically the deck that came with Vision. Let's get Hero deck together. And we get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Obligation. Go expert. Man, just do the setup like this. Competitive mode. The enemy team, we're not doing that. In cooperative mode, find your chosen leader, decides can reveal it. So we're going to go ahead and reveal just passing through. When defeated, player who defeated the scheme confuses their identity, otherwise they stun their identity. And it gets a hazard and 3 of this. And I just found one on the ground. All right. And then we do protect the secret identity. I love the artwork on this card. So if there's more than one player, which there isn't, there is no hinder, so we're good on there. So Force response after resolving step 1 of the villain phase. Each player discards the top 3 cards of their deck. Yeah, this actually really, when I was playing PvP on New Year's, I really was really killing me there. So Vision has a setup where we basically go and grab his mass form attachment, and we just make sure it's on dense side first. And then his force response is after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, we flip Vision's mass form attachment. So he starts on dense. And he gets +1 attack. I love the feel of fresh sleeve cards.
Deadpool just has a question mark by him.
Deadpool has a question mark on him? Doesn't he release tomorrow? The 16th. That's ridiculous. I should just request that day off. I forgot, what time do they usually start the new seasons?
So countdown is 8 days, 10 hours. So what's 10 hours from now? 5 a.m.
Something like that.
Somewhere around 6 a.m.
All right, Jason Sketch, thanks for stopping by. You have a good one, man. Have a good rest of your night. I should request that day off.
Maybe Loki can. Maybe you don't think my team is playing Loki.
I'm a Lord Loki.
I also want the Ice Princess Cloak and Dagger. The Lady Loki skin is more expensive than the I have enough of those.
There's never enough. Do this.
Like 5 or so minutes.
Yeah. Not even started the game. Remember, we got episode Percy Jackson. I gotta rewatch that last. Yeah. Yeah, no, it gets tired. It's weird. It gets tired, but I'm so energetic at 3 a.m. Actually, that's not even true. I've been hitting snooze lately. Kind of excited. I think we're shuffled up here. Let's kind of glare that out a little bit. Probably not. What's that? 50 degrees?
Stuff too loud.
I don't know. Put my stereo up, see if you can hear it. I also got background music going too. All right, let's get it started. So yeah, standard 3. Just a quick rundown. Pursued by the past. This is a permanent. So after you place a pursuit counter here, if the number of counters has 3 or more, the number of players, then remove each counter here. Then if your nemesis is in play, it activates. Otherwise, we flip the card. So playing solo, that's 4. After we flip that over, you look for your nemesis, reveal it, and then search your set side area for your side scheme and reveal it, and then shuffle your remaining set side nemesis into the encounter deck, and then flip this card over. Not too bad. Okay. That being said, we will draw up to our hand size. Hand size of 6. So we're drawing into a Sharp Claws. Love it. Precinct HQ. Okay. Tooth and Claw. Suppressing Fire. Uppercut. And chase them down. Well, this is no-brainer here. Don't think we're gonna need a Tooth and Claw right now. Don't think we're gonna need that. Don't think we'll need an uppercut right now. Suppressing Fire, we don't have a minion. I mean, we might after we get... because we'll be able to search for one of our undercovers. Could keep that. No, but I have another one in there, so I'm at full health. I don't need that. So ideally, I think Sharp Claws is good, and I think I want to grab and keep Precinct, to be honest. So I'm going to keep those 2. And we'll go ahead and scrap these. Alright, so we get Savage Strike, Strength, love it. And a Blocking Bird. Okay. Well, we're gonna place. Well, first let's use our Undercover ability. This is an action. We'll search your deck and discard pile for a copy of Hunted and add it to your hand. Limit once per round. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we have a Hunted. And then we'll go ahead and play Hunted. So, basically what Hunted does, we get, as an additional cost to play this upgrade, we search the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion, and we put into play engaged with you. And then the attached minion has Hunted, and it gets stunned. So we're going to go ahead and play that, and then we'll go through the encounter deck. Who is going to be not good for us? Janice, when revealed, if you have the Hunted trait, Janice activates against you. Amir, if you have the Hunted trait, activates against you. Patriot has toughness. When revealed, give the enemy leader a tough status card. Speed has quick strike. I don't like quick strike. And when he's revealed, you get stunned. Thinking that one. Stature has guard. Discard a support, control your card. Ooh, I don't like that either. That's 2 cards that could mess with my precinct. Moon Knight could be annoying. Hawkeye discards an upgrade you control. I think I'm going to go with... Because I really don't want to lose precinct, because I know there's literally one more card in here that can actually get rid of that, which would be nowhere safe. So I might as well try and minimize potential cards that will destroy that. Who was that again? That was... Who does it? Oh, it's not you. I think I took them out of the deck, didn't I? Stature. Yeah, let's do Stature. And it has guard. That means I have to kill them first. I'm kind of regretting that. They have hunted. And they're stunned. Play 2 to get out our precinct. Our precinct, we can exhaust, remove 1 threat from a scheme, and then remove 1 additional threat for each minion engaged. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and play 2 resources. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm gonna pitch Savage Strike to put in Moon Knight. So Moon Knight, I don't know how this happened. I don't know how he got his cost, but 1 cost, 2 thwart, 2 attack, 3 health. Response after Moon Knight enters play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a minion and put it into play, engage with you, and then they get stunned and confused. Perfect. So we're just going to go ahead and grab another one of those. Let's see. Hawkeye gets rid of upgrades. And we do like upgrades. So we're going to... I think we'll grab the Hawkeye. Stunned and confused. Perfect. So now, Precinct HQ, I'm going to go ahead and use that. So when we exhaust Precinct HQ, we're going to remove 1 threat from a scheme, so we'll go ahead and remove it off just passing through. Now I'll bring it down to 2. And remove 1 threat from a scheme, or remove 1 additional threat for each minion engaged with you, which we are engaged with 2. So we cleared that. No problem. This has a when defeated effect. When defeated, the player who defeated the scheme confuses their identity, otherwise they get stunned. So now Greer Nelson just became confused. That's okay. We weren't trying to thwart anyways. And another thing too, to also remember, with Precinct HQ, even if I was confused, this isn't a thwart, so I can use this to remove threat, which is pretty sweet. All right, that was solid. We're gonna go ahead and flip into our hero form. I'm gonna pitch Mockingbird to pay for Sharp Claws. When I make a basic attack, I'll get +1 attack for the attack, and then I get to choose either to have Overkill or Piercing. That being said, I can't attack. Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot. With the Hunted trait, it actually ignores the guard status. I think. Oh, yeah. See, yeah, it's over here. Each minion with a copy of Hunted attached, it loses their guard. Alright, good enough. Alright, that being said. Let's see. So we can actually just start hitting Vision right now, because he's in dense form. Or, yeah, he's on his dense side, and he has +1 attack. We got no threat to worry about. We're not getting attacked by the minions. So, yeah, that makes sense to me. I'll go ahead and do a basic attack with Tigra. Exhaust the Sharp Claws. That gives me +1 attack, so I'm attacking with 3. We'll go ahead and do 3 damage to Vision. And then we will go ahead and also attack with Moon Knight. And we'll drop him down to 13. And Moon Knight will take 1 consequential damage. And I think that was a solid first turn. We'll go ahead and ready up. Drop to our hand size of 5. Feline Senses. Power of Aggression. Cat-like Reflexes. Another Hunted. And Tooth and Claw. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start with step 1 of the villain phase. We place 1 threat onto the main. There is a force response. 2 force responses. We'll do the side scheme first. So after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, each player will discard the top 3 cards of their deck. So I'm going to discard a Chase Them Down, an Uppercut, and a Genius. Other force response will activate for Vision. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, flip Vision's mass form effect. Vision's now going to flip from dense form to intangible. You know, I can actually use my... I don't have it in here. I have his hero intangible. And all right, so Vision's going to activate an attack. I'm going to go ahead and just take it. So he's going to be attacking for 2 and a boost of 1. So I'm going to take 3 damage. And then Stature is not going to attack as they're stunned. Hawkeye is not going to attack as they're stunned. And then we're going to get ourselves an encounter card. And we're going to get Sinister Strike. Place 1 Pursue counter on Pursue by the past. Then if there's any counters on it, the villain attacks you. Okay. So we go ahead and we will put 1 counter on. There is counters on here, so the villain's going to go ahead and attack. I'm going to go ahead and just defend that. So he's going to attack for 2 and a Boost effect. After this activation resolves, place one pursuit counter pursued by the past. Alright, so he attacked for 2. I defended for 3. I took no damage. We're going to go ahead and put another counter on. I got to remove this. There's tape on there. Alright, and that will complete the villain's phase. Turn will move over to the player. So, Tigra has a response. After player phase begins, you can draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you, up to 3. So we do have 2 minions engaged with us. So we get to draw 2 cards. And we got Tag Team. Cool. Alright, what can we do? Well, what we can do is we can play another Hunted. And we're going to go ahead and grab another minion. Because why not? Let's see. Let's grab... let's grab Patriot. That'll prevent him from getting a chance to be revealed and give the leader a tough status card. I think that's fair. Alright, so he's going to get hunted. But his wind reveal effect won't activate. He does get toughness, though. So he is a little tough, and he's hunted. We are going to... I think we're going to be overpaying. I hate overpaying, though. So right now, our Tooth and Claw is actually worth 1. We're exhausted right now. We could just straight up take out... Oh, he's stunned also. So we could ready up. I say, since we're confused, we can't throw it anyways. I say we use Feline Senses. And we'll use Power of Aggression to put in a Tag Team. And we're going to pay energy to play Cat-like Reflexes. Now, Tooth and Claw is literally... I can't play it because it's... I think I'm gonna not do that. I think I'm gonna use the energy as a resource. I'll hold on to Cat-like Reflexes. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the energy as a resource to pay for the Tooth and Claw, even though it's only worth 1, but so if I do 2 damage, I have 3 counters on that. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna play Tooth and Claw, and its cost gets reduced for the amount of minions you have in play. So I can deal 4 damage to an enemy, and then deal 4 damage to another enemy. I'm gonna go ahead and do 4 damage. 4 damage on actually, if we do the attack team, remove a counter, we can deal 2 damage to stature, and then do 4 damage with the tooth and claw, and then 4 damage to the Hawkeye, so that takes out both of them. And with Hunted, when the attached minion is defeated, we can ready Tigra up, which we're going to do. And then we're going to go ahead and do... And we have nothing to worry about with him, so I think we just go straight for Vision. We're going to go ahead and attack Vision with Tigra. She's attacking for 2. We exhaust our claws to attack for 3, and we'll do... oh, sorry about that. So... Intangible has a force of interrupt when Vision would take any amount of damage, reduce that amount by 1. So we'll only do 2 damage to him. That drops him down to 11. And there's no point in me attacking with Moon Knight because he wouldn't take any... he would only do 1 damage. I'd rather just hold off on that. Yeah, we'll just ready up and move on to the next turn. Alright, so we're going to hold on to cat-like reflexes, and then we're going to draw into our other claws. And spoiling for a fight. The Bellerophon. Another copy of Hunted. And yeah, that's it. Second threat goes on to the main. Vision's going... oh, then Vision's form changes. He now has +1 attack. He's going to attack for 3 and a boost. I think I'm going to go ahead and defend. So he's going to attack for 2, 3, and a boost of 2. So 5 altogether. So with that, I will only take 2 damage. So, oh. Patriot will not attack. He's stunned. We'll get a encounter card. And Khonshu's Avatar. Oh, I love this card. This card is actually one of the cards that did me in my PvP game. So Khonshu's Avatar comes in with 1 hinder on it per player. So this is going to come on with 4. When it's defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a treachery is discarded. Then resolve that card's when revealed ability. And it comes in with hazard. Alright. And that will shift over to player turn. So again, on the hunt, I get to draw 1 card in the beginning of the player phase for every minion engaged. And we are engaged with 1. So we have Patriot, so we draw into a combat training. Sounds reasonable to me. Alright, let's do this. Got the hazard on there. Let's do a spoiling for a fight. We're going to discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until we discard a minion. Alright, so we discarded a mirror. It doesn't activate his when revealed ability, which is nice. This will allow us to ready up. Let's go ahead and we're going to use the Belaphon to put in another one of our sharp claws. We're going to then play Hunted. And search for another minion. Let's grab Janice. Then they get stunned, and then they get let's put in. Not liking that. We'll use the combat training. We'll put in a cat-like reflex. We're gonna go ahead and use Moon Knight. Clear 2 off of here. He'll take a damage. I want to flip down. I want to recover 3. And then I'm going to use Precinct to remove 1 threat from a scheme, and then remove 1 additional threat for each minion engaged with you. So it's going to be, brings it down to 3. We're engaged with 3. We clear this. So again, when defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a treachery is discarded, then resolve that card's when revealed ability. Alright, so we discarded Teenage Superheroes. So when revealed, resolved the when revealed ability of each minion in play. If no when revealed abilities were resolved this way, this card gains Surge. That's a little annoying. Okay, so Patriots when revealed ability was give the enemy leader a tough status card. So Vision becomes tough. Amir, when revealed, if you have Hunted trait, he activates against you. Otherwise, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. So we lost a Tooth and Claw, and we lose the Toon Gun Kid. Blended. And then Janice's when revealed ability is he activate if you have the Hunted trait, Janice activates against you. Otherwise, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. So I lose an iron. Alright. Oh, there goes Nick Fury. Alright. Not too terrible. Alright, that's it. I will end our turn. Go ahead and ready up everything. And we'll drop to a hand size of 6. Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to do the... No, I did it. No, I don't think I did. I'm going to discard 3 more cards because I think I forgot to do this on the last round. So, alright, now I'm going to drop to my hand size. Alright. Aggressive conditioning. Cool. Alright. So, 1 threat will go on to the main. 2 force responses. We'll do this one first. Discard 3 cards. There goes Gambit. There goes my Bring It. And there goes Helicarrier. And then force response, this will switch to, this is probably a bad time for me to go into alter ego because now he's got 2 scheme. Alright, so he's gonna scheme for 2 and oh look, it's the Fist of Khonshu. Alright, so the boost effect on this is it exhausts my identity. So we just got exhausted. And he's gonna scheme for 1, 2, so it puts that up to 3. Patriot's going to scheme for 2. That's going to go up to 5. Amir's going to scheme for 2. That's going to put it up to 7. So this pops. Alright, so exposed overreach. Threshold is 9. When the stage is completed, players lose the game. And allies enter play exhausted. Janice will scheme for 1. And there you go. Alright, we'll get an encounter card. Solar Beam. So when revealed, if Vision is an alter ego, so if I'm an alter ego, Vision is going to scheme. If the intangible attachment is in play, Vision gets +1 scheme for this attack, so he's going to scheme for 1, 2, and then 3. 4, 5. Please. Alright. That goes to 6. And that completes the turn. Alright, so I think we'll go ahead and use... actually, you know what? We're going to do this. Oh, wait, no, we don't have that. Let's do... Precinct. We're going to go ahead and remove 1 threat off. And then 1 threat additional for each minion. There's 3, so this will go down to 2. We'll go ahead and... I think the better option is going to be using the aggression. I want to put this in. Actually, we're going to flip the hero. We're going to use Tac Team to pop Genesis. Actually, we can use this to actually throw 2 damage onto Vision. Pop his top. And that's it for our Tac Team. We'll go ahead and use... Let's go ahead and use Spoiling for a Fight. This will allow us to discard cards until we get... Oh, look, it's Moon Knight. So Moon Knight comes in with Toughness and Retaliate 2. Doesn't that sound terrific? We got 2 Moon Knights on the table. So we get the Ready Up now. We're going to go ahead and use... We'll go ahead and use a Bring It. Because we do have 4 minions on the table, we get to draw 1 card for each minion engaged with us. So we're going to go ahead and draw 1, 2. We decked out, so we will get an encounter card. And that's our Amulet. And we got the Winter Soldier. What can we do with that? I gotta kill Moon Knight first. Because the Retaliate 2 is going to be annoying, and if I can do it with 1 shot, I won't have to worry about getting hit with Retaliate. So we get 2 more cards. There's a Genius. There's another Power of Aggression. Beautiful. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to play Genius to put in our Cat Head's Amulet. So the nice thing with this card is when we use it, we get to generate a physical resource for each minion engaged with us to a maximum of 3. So we essentially have a 3-cost card here right now. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and use that to put in... I think we're going to put in a aggressive conditioning. And this will give us plus 3 hit points. And it gives us plus 1 to our attack. So let's go ahead and... So what's that going to do? It's going to give us... So we're at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that puts us up to 10. Decisions. All right, yeah, we're gonna take out Moon Knight. So we're gonna do a basic attack. My attack is a 3. Or just that where I want to put those. 3 attack. So we just straight up kill him then. Yeah, so we attack him for 3, and then we go 4, 5, and I'll give him... it doesn't really matter, because it's not going to go through. So we give him Piercing. So we take out Moon Knight. Don't have to worry about the Retaliate. And then we need... Let's go 2. I don't know a resource, do I? I'm gonna drop my card. Go 2. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. 2, 3, Winter Soldier. We'll get playing Winter Soldier. And then we're gonna have Moon Knight put 2 onto Janice. It's kind of a waste because we're gonna lose the stun, but actually, yeah, no, yeah. Do that for the stun, and then we're gonna go ahead and... Well, that's not really gonna matter. I don't know if it's a waste. We'll have Moon Knight finish it. So he'll take 1 damage. Moon Knight's gone. Because we defeated someone with Hunted on, get the ready Tigra back up. Because we defeated an enemy with Winter Soldier, we get to remove 2 threat from Steam. And with one resource short. That is unfortunate. Well, I guess we'll just... So we'll just take him out, I guess. We'll hold on to the Savage Strike and the Power Aggression. And we'll rate it. 3, 4, 5. Alright, so one threat goes on to the main. This is going to flip. Now he's got +1 attack. He's going to attack for 3 and a boost. I'm going to go ahead and let that go through. That's going to be 2, 3, and boost of 2. So that's going to be 5 damage altogether. We'll go ahead and let that go through, and then we'll use our cat-like reflexes. When you would take any amount of damage, discard cat-like reflexes, prevent 3 of that damage. So I'm only going to take 2 damage. Patriot's going to attack for 2. Guess I'm fine with that. Down to 6. And then we have an encounter card that'll be dealt to us. Revealing the first one that we got. Vision's Cape. Vision gains retaliates, and he gets +1 attack. After you make a basic attack against Vision, spend 1 energy or mental resource, discard this card, and flip Vision's mass form of attachment. And then we get speed. So he has quick strike, so he's going to hit me for 2. And then I'll take him down to 4. When revealed, you are stunned. Otherwise, take 2 damage. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, player turn. Player phase starts. I get to draw 2 cards because there's 2 minions engaged with me. Spawning for a fight, Nick Fury Sr. Only I had to bring it. The good news is... Oh, there's no good news. They don't scheme for a lot, but he's going to go in intangible, so that's going to let him scheme for a lot. Being stunned and confused is not ideal right now. That's going to be 4 damage I need. I really need to draw into a... I really need to draw into a bring it. See if I get some more cards. Nick Fury Sr. can give me a 2-card draw. Let's get weird with it. You know what? Actually, no, we're fine. Let's exhaust to get rid of our stun. Let's play Spoiling for a fight. We'll discard until we get a minion. If there's any more left. I think all the minions are gone. Oh, I think all the minions are gone. I think all the minions are gone. Oh boy. Here we go. We're about to whiff. Yep. Oh, we whiffed hard. Okay. I don't get to ready up on that. Well, at least I know the minions are back in the deck now, so I can play another one. Minions attack is pretty scary right now. Alright, cool. So I'm going to do that again. And this time I'll get a minion. Alright, there you go. A mirror. Alright. That works. Now we can ready up. Alright, so now we want to get... So the reason why I did that was so I could Cat's Amulet, play Feline Senses because we're not thwarting, to put in a Nick Fury Sr. We'll go ahead and use his 2 card draw to draw into a Bellerophon and a Suppressing Fire. What does that give me? That gives me 2, 4, 5, 6. Bella. Yeah, why not? Alright, so we're going to play the Bella, because we have enough money to do it. Like I said, she has money. Make sure I count this right, because I had Power Aggression, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I'm good. Alright, so this comes into play with 3 missile counters on it. Basically what we do is we exhaust this, and we deal 3 damage to the minion. So... yeah. So, deal 3 damage to the villain. Takes 8. And then we deal 3 damage to each minion engaged with that player, discarding all tough status cards from the enemies first. So that goes. So 3 damage, 3 damage. Those 2 are dead. Patriot has 1 health left. And now, what we could do is, and he's got Retaliate. So we're going to bypass the Retaliate by attacking with Tigra for a base attack of 3, and then 4, 5, and then we're going to give it Overkill. Patriot only has 1 hit point remaining, so 4 damage. Yeah, 3 damage, right? Yeah, I think that's all that would be. Yeah, he only had 8. So that'll hit him. He will take no Retaliate. He's gone. He had hunted. This readies me back up. What we do here? We have Nick Fury Sr. Will I have him hit him for 2? That drops him down to 3. And then he's going to get hit with Retaliate. And a Consequential. That leaves him with 2. I think I'm okay to flip down and recover for 3. Then let me just use that, get rid of that. Then drop to 6. Alright, 2 threat goes down to the main. This flips over to tangible. He's going to scheme for 1, 2. So that'll go up to 4. And then counter card is super speed. When revealed, discard 1 random card from your hand. Take indirect damage equal to the cost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Savage Strike, so we take 3 indirect damage. Drops us to 4. Oh, wait. Actually, I could have done 1 damage on him. Only... And then just take 2 damage. Right, that'll end the turn. He goes away. Player turn. Let's see. Let's search our deck or discard pile for a copy of Hunted. Add it to our hand. Grab 1. Grab her again. Then we can remove 1. And then additional ones, that's 2. Yeah, I'll put you on. Let's recover. 1. I'll flip the hero. Play that to generate a physical resource. It's gonna be 1. 2, 3. Put in Mockingbird. And we'll stun Vision. And then we're gonna go ahead and you got 3 health. I say we played the Bella, remove a counter. We're gonna deal 3 damage to Vision, but because he's an intangible, when you would take any amount of damage, we reduce it by 1. So he's only gonna take 2. And then she's gonna take 3. And then Winter Soldier is going to finish her off, which allows him to remove 2 threat from here. This will ready her up. He takes a consequential. And Mockingbird. Just chill, because there's really nothing for her to do right now. I'm ready back up. I'm going to go ahead and play 2 to add a combat training. Give me an additional attack, so now I got +2 attack. And I'm going to exhaust myself to get rid of my confusion. And we're going to take that as our turn. I think we're looking pretty good right now. There we go, 1 Gambit. Perfect, just bring it. Tooth and Claw, chase him down. Alright, 1 threat. This flips over to Dense. He's not going to attack because he's stunned. Oh yeah, it's 2 threat. Again, counter card. And we get Super Dense Strike. When revealed, exhaust the character you control. If the Dense attachment is in play, deal 2 damage to that character. If intangible attachment is in play, flip that. I'm gonna go ahead and just I guess Mockingbird. And then deal 2 damage. Alright. So, I want to get Gambit out. I'm going to play 3. I'm going to put Gambit out. And we're going to do that. Oh, wow. That's a 3 boost. And that's Moon Knight. Taking the 3. So Moon Knight is going to be an encounter card. And this is going to be a boost. Alright, guess I'll just do a regular attack on him. So I won't get hit with no, I will get actually retaliate. So we defeat his third stage. So now he comes in with steady. Comes in with 22. Deal each player an encounter card, and then he can't take any more damage. He gets 22 hit points now. Scrap that. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we're all ready to up. Alright, we're in the end game now. 2 threat goes on. This will flip over to intangible. So then damage will be reduced by 1. Vision's going to attack with 2, 3. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have Mockingbird block that. So 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I was incorrect. That was boost. Oh, because I got that as an encounter card. Cool. Alright, well that actually worked out for me then. So Mockingbird is defeated. And we got Gambit here with his rocking 3 attack, which I love. We'll get dealt another encounter card. We'll reveal this one first, which we know it's going to be Nowhere Safe. And basically what that does is we place 1 pursuit counter on Pursuit by the Past. Then if there's any counters on it, discard an upgrade to support you control. That's terrible. I don't like that. So that goes to 3, and hopefully we don't get another one, because then that's going to bring out our Nemesis. And we do have to discard a support or upgrade. I'm going to go ahead Precinct. Kind of felt weird doing that, but I'm going to. And then we reveal Under Fire. And this will, we reveal the top card and then of the encounter deck, and then against Surge. So we're revealing and then Surge. We reveal Atlanteans. When revealed, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. If you're in alter ego form, place 1 threat on the main scheme for each different card. Or if you're in hero form, take 1 damage for each different card. I think I remember this card on New Year's. Kind of did some stuff to me. Alright, so we're discarding a... Oh, Tooth and Claw. That's sad. So event, ally, and support. Nice, all 3. Perfect. Alright, so as long as the Surge is... I hope the Surge doesn't have him attack me or something. That would be terrible. Superhero siblings. So this gets a one-hitter player, so that'll be four. When defeated, whoever defeated this scheme discards one card from their hand, and this gets amplify. All right. It is now player turn. We have no minions, so we don't draw any cards. We are in a predicament. I got 5 damage here. Do the 5, take 1, retaliate. Chase him down. That's not gonna help. Avengers Manager Avengers Manager could help. 1. We could at least do the basic attack to get rid of his cape. He's gonna be getting that. I probably should do that. Do a basic attack. Scrap these two. Get rid of the retaliate on that. Leave Winter Soldier as a block, I would think. Have Gambit remove 3 threat off that, I think. We're gonna do a basic attack. And we're gonna go boom, boom. Raise that up from. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That reduces it by 1. We hit him for 5. We do get hit with the retaliate. And we're we gotta discard an energy. We don't have energy. That sucks. Oh. There goes that plan. You know what? We'll play 3. Actually. 1, 2, 3. That's still not gonna be enough. Well, we can generate one resource. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what if I go 1, 2, 3, like that? No. 1 resource, 1. 2, 3. 2, 3. Uppercuts, hit him for 5. Take a damage for the retaliates. Remove this. We're going to play Bellathon. We'll do 3 damage. Oh, well, he should have actually got 1 more damage. Actually, he should have got another damage back from the uppercut, so he's at 9, 10, 11. We'll play it safe. Gambit. Oh, wrong one. We'll have Gambit remove 3 off of here. Have him take consequential. Let's just scrap these 2. We're pretty much trying to go for the win now. We have 2 health. We only need 1 health to stay alive. I'm staying up. Let's do it. So we're going to drop to 5. That's going to be 1, 2. Encounter. Three, 4, 5. Not good. I might be eating with my decisions. Okay, so 2 goes on. So that goes back to 4. Vision's going up. So then this flips over. Now he's attacking for 2, 3, 4, 5. Soldier blocks. I'm so glad we did that. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Soldier goes down. We get dealt an encounter. We reveal a Hawkeye. Attacking, piercing range. When revealed, discard an upgrade you control. I guess we'll get rid of a combat training. Sinister Strike. Place 1 pursuit counter pursued by the past. We do. This flips over. These get removed. So now the hood's coming into play. So now Criminal Underworld's in. This comes in with 4 threats. Each criminal minion cannot take damage. The hood comes into play with Study and he's villainous. These will get drawn, put into the. At least none of them have guard. Alright, and then plus 1%. So we already did that, and then if there's any counters on, the villain would attack me, but there are no counters, so we dodged the bullet there. So yay. Okay, and then this throws acceleration onto it. Alright, so 9, 10, 11. 11 damage we need. The nice thing is that because we have 2 minions in play, we get to draw 2 cards. So we draw into a Savage Strike and a Hunted. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and play Hunted. Let's just grab him. How do I do that? We grab Hunted. Now we have 3 minions in play. He's stunned. We're going to go ahead and play a Just Bring It to draw 3 cards for every minion engaged with us. 1, 2, 3. We have 2 life. I think we just go for the win now. Yeah. Cool. We're just gonna go ahead and attack Vision. So Vision, Tigra is going to attack for 2, 3, and then 4, 5, and then we're gonna play 5, with a Savage Strike. So, because we have 3 minions in play, we generate 3 physical resources. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 damage, 9, 10, 11. Just enough. 11 damage there. And then if we really wanted to have some fun with it, we could also play Tooth and Claw. We have 3 minions in play with us. So we play 1 resource to do that. And then we go 8 more damage on him. And there's no guard in play. That's it. That's win. So that's also too, Gambit could have done stuff too. He could have thwarted some more off of here if he wanted to. Or he probably just throw 3 damage on him to keep the negatives going. But yeah, that's I like this deck. This deck played pretty good. I mean, Tigra's kit's very powerful too, so it really get, you know. But core set and just a couple of cards from the current environment card pool. Tigra takes down Vision on Expert standard 3. But on that note, I am gonna call that a stream, if you will. Got work tomorrow, and I still haven't eaten yet. I do appreciate anyone takes the time to check out this video. If you like the video, please throw me some feedback on the comments. Give the video a like. It helps grow my channel. Shout out to Jason Sketch for stopping by. Appreciate it. And on that note, thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you on the next time when we are facing the encounter. Have a good one. Bye-bye.